It's real dark in here, Clay. Are you sure everything's working?
The base must be running on emergency power. See that diagnostic screen over there? What's it say?
It says, fuel rod malfunction. Is that bad?
Smart kid. Yeah, it's bad. To get this place back online, we're going to need a whole new set of fuel rods. This is the nerve center of your grandma's base. From here, you can access every area and system. Or you could if everything was working. Some functions seem okay. Try looking at the hangar. This is the hangar for the base. Your grandma once had nearly 30 ships docked here. Her own fleet. Looks a bit empty now. Just your old command section and the storm petrol. From the hangar, you can access all the systems required for fitting out a ship. That's the loadout. And you can also see the manifest, which shows you the gear you fitted to each of your ships.
Wow, look at that ship. Was that Grandma's?
Yep, that's the storm petrol. Scourge of the space lanes back in its day. Man, that sure brings back memories. We had it so good then.
I want to fly it, okay?
Sure, kid, you can fly it. But first things first. We need to get this old base back online before anything else. Then there'll be plenty of time to go tearing around in your own personal warship. This console shows you all the cargo kept in the base's hold. It's a bit empty now, but you should have seen it back in your grandma's day. Piled from floor to ceiling with all kinds of loot. This console is where you can access all the emails sent to the base. Once you've read the incoming messages, they get moved to the archive.
We can receive emails? I thought the base was supposed to be a secret hideout.
It's real secret. Your grandma set up a system so that encrypted messages get routed through a constantly changing array of satellites and then broadcast onto a wide band. The base then picks up the broadcast with its passive sensors. People can contact the base, even though they can't find it. Pretty cunning, huh?
Hey, Clay, it looks like there's a message here. Unread.
So there is, kid. It's signed by your grandmother. You can open it.
My grandma was a space pirate? Cool. How come Dad didn't tell me? That's so much more interesting than boring old mining.
Oh, Cal, you gotta understand. Your dad and your grandma never really agreed on, well, anything. And your dad wanted to give you a real home life.
Oh, yeah. Look where a real life got him. Owing money to that Moss guy. I wish he was a pirate, like Grandma. Then maybe he wouldn't. Then maybe Moss would be dead.
Now you listen, kid. Felix Johnston was a brave man and a good father. Okay, maybe mining's not the most glamorous career, or the most lucrative, but he was always there for you. Space piracy may seem exciting and glamorous, and okay, maybe it is. But remember your grandma's email. There's a price to pay for the things we want. Maybe one day you'll appreciate what your dad did for you, and you can be proud of him. This place is gloomy with this emergency lighting. What do you say we get out of here and get into a ship? I'll show you how to fly the Storm Petrel. There's a training ground just outside the base. Your grandma built it so her crew could become crack pilots before going out in the big, wide world. You can do the same. Okay, kid. If there's anything you need to know, this is the console to visit. The Encyclopedia has full technical references for just about every ship component out there. This is the stat screen. From here you can view your current rating and kill tallies.
So can I finally do something besides fly through stupid rings?
Hey, don't get carried away. It's a bad world out there, kid. If you don't know how to fly and shoot, you'll end up space dust. Now tell me what you know about the Hoffa's Wake system.
Okay, I don't know too much, Clay. I never got to leave the asteroid belt before.
In that case, it's time you saw a few of the landmarks of Hoffa's Wake. And at the same time, we can sniff around for some reactor rods. Here you go, kid. I downloaded a waypoint for the lockup yard and the access codes for your father's lockup. They'll show up on your contact list once you get near Hoffa's Gap. Good luck. And kid, be careful out there on your own.
We have you in the pattern. Maintain your current vector.
Okay, I'm gonna start unloading the drone.
I think you'll find that the contents of that crate are mine.
You killed my father, you bastard.
Ah, the charming talk of the elder Johnston. I see that the rotten apple doesn't fall far from the rotten tree. Any last words?
Who are you?
I'm Caleb Mars, an old, shall we say, associate of your father's, and next in line to the chair of the Mars Corporation. Any last words?
Why did you kill my dad?
Ah, yes. Rather unfortunate, that. I had the great misfortune of being a creditor to that shiftless layabout. Your father owed me a debt, and he wouldn't pay. His life was meager compensation for my investment. This conversation bores me. You cannot imagine how unpleasant it is for me to have to talk to people who actually work for a living. But I'm sure you will be happy to pay off your father's debt as an indentured worker. Take him down, men.
have here then, huh? A troublemaker. Was this vessel causing you trouble, Mr. Morris, sir?
Yes, I was minding my own business when this hooligan set upon me and my friends.
I see. Well, we'll make sure he can't cause any trouble from here. Come on, you're coming to the station with us. You won't hear from this dangerous character ever again, Mr. Morrison. He'll be tried as an adult, which means he won't see the stars again if he lives 100 years.